Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Because of the record heat wave sweeping much of the southern
Exactly.
U.S., they decided to close the roof and turn the AC to full blast here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I need to go in there and set them down invite from Rocket League.
Here calling a timeout.
I don't even know, bro.
Remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And this way, it's just a regular league.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
She from Oxford, ain't it?
Bengals terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And every defensive team that we
I think he's that same girl he's been with for a minute.
Talking about creating turnovers, and anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And they're able to work this across midfield.
I went live.
Dallas always tries to load up the guys who can stretch things downfield. The latest pickup is wide receiver Jalen Tolbert.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably can click on it and pin it to the side.
Well-rounded game to the field, and he used it there to pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays.
It's in the stream. We go in there in that stream.
Here's Prescott. Right back to Tolbert. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Yeah, once I got down, go accept their invite for Rocking and them, I'm coming over too.
So following the hold,
by that time, should be a couple more people on by here. We hooped out the other day, though, bro. I couldn't believe I had fucking 17 assists.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The Cowboys are 1-0.
Shit, that's all I be caring about, bro. I ain't got to score. As long as we win. As long as we win, fuck it. Turnover, I had 2 turnovers, 17 assists. I'll take it.
So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On third down, it's Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Hey, this league on all man, ain't on all man.
Times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
It feels slow as fuck over here.
Special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that.
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means...
Hey, come on, don't let that motherfucker goddamn break out like that.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander.
There's going to be some good-ass games today.
It's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Burrow going to give this to Mixon, and he can only manage to get a couple.
I think they early game. Cause all the other game that means something. I think they in the afternoon. Like, you know, the Lions and the Packers the last game of the night, and then we the 3 o'clock game. No, they do. That's who get the last spot in the NFL. Ah, yeah. Yeah.
But instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So a failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Yeah. Ram.
Third down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, I know.
This game could not be starting out much better, could it?
They have Green Bay. Green Bay needs Seattle to lose too.
Full split. I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the
No,
defense on their heels a little bit.
I'm talking about.
Put a score in here. Long way to go.
Oh, okay.
That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where
Okay. The tiebreaker. The points or whatever.
Right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
3.5 to go, first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to 4th down. 4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last series form a little disappointing.
Who did?
Forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here.
Who you say?
Come away with some points as they begin this
Oh, yeah.
1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd.
Damn, he got it.
Back to him, hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
I don't know.
Pick up a 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
He in over 99. He in over 99 yards.
Prescott. He rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals will take over here.
Yo, he got 99 yards last night.
43-yard line. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. And that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
In a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and
Which y'all must got one computer. I mean, one dude still playing.
Bringing in an extra defensive back. Burrow will throw. Able to find Isabella. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it. Occasionally, you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also,
Damn, he caught me.
Start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top. Take it deep. Now you get some of those big shots downfield.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I don't know. And get it there, knocked out.
Here we go. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Mixon running right. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here we go. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He is asleep.
The middle with Cohen. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Burrow on 3rd down.
Ain't no way he caught that over me.
Bengals.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with this shit, bro.
Touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And shit, and Tasha moved to Jackson, huh? Tasha live in Jackson now? Ah, yeah, that's before you get to Jackson. That's on the outside of Jackson. You know, Oxford played them, Baxter played them, Madison Central.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to give this one away. And that one will bounce out.
And he can have him drive down there and get Bryson. That's a long ass way.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing.
You get beat up by who?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way.
I ain't know some dude jumped on, you know what I'm saying?
Keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott going to keep again. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you
so what? I was sharing with him no more then, huh?
You see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
7-yard return, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
It's safe to say Lee ain't going back that way.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
Shit, AB been hit old lady for a minute now, ain't it?
Here we just got good ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads.
They back in base though, right?
Let you continue to push the envelope on offense. Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense.
Oh, okay.
It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And his mom, and somebody say his mama stay in his old house? Okay.
It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
Okay.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you get ready to tee.
Oh, the girl he talked to, she from Basel?
You still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
I don't know how the hell this nigga keep getting this goddamn seam right on me. Fuck.
Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. In motion to tight end. First down, a run with Cohen. He'll get it across midfield down to the 49.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow, the screen pass here to Cohen. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 40.
It ain't him, it's the fucking Bengals he playing with.
You get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Burrow now off the bootleg, on the move to his left. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down.
I don't know where my fucking coverage going. None of that shit. God damn.
Search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
7-0.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Well, 14-0. Now I'm ran straight up the goddamn good. I think this dude is the commissioner, though, so you know how commissioners, you know.
And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Yeah, Joe Burrow got his fire on his shit.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to keep
Damn, Cartel got the brake line beat off his ass. The Browns.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
The Jets, whoever had the Jets. One thing about it, goddamn Browns that made the playoffs this year.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
Maybe next year, full year with Deshaun Watson, that might look a little different. But they ain't won since he been there. They won a couple games.
The ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here.
Oh, he done played, what, 6 games?
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott now. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
Ah, fucking stop. Fuck.
And it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
Ah, fucking stop, man. Damn, that's on me.
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
I got time. I ain't down by much.
On the ground for him so far.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it, entering into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Man, this man, they act like this man line just be the truth, man. Fuck.
He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute.
Well, everything this motherfucker do work, goddamn.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Cowboys nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Everything this man run, he goddamn, it worked.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30, past midfield. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
The Bengal pressure gets him that
Bullshit, man. Everything I fucking, what I run, it don't work, but that motherfucker, everything he do work. God damn, defense, everything. I can't call a good play to save my life.
Continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
Jalen Hurts gonna play today.
All We've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Brings up 3rd down.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to...
None of this shit work no more. Just go for what you fucking know.
I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow.
Let's go.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here we go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, I finally got a fucking sack. God damn.
Also, Diggy Zula with the effort there to earn the sack. CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Prescott looks to throw on first.
Every time I fucking try to throw the ball, bro, I get sacked. God damn, man.
Able to get in there for his second sack.
That shit crazy. The defensive line for Cincinnati ain't that fucking good.
Victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Makes a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
I got a 1st down. I ain't got no touchdown.
As they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun hand.
Face man, fuck.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott.
This nigga.
6 there on the 1st down play.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, I keep getting sacked, man.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I can't catch the ball. I can't do shit.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan.
Man, you know that little shit where you got hit X the goddamn tackle. That motherfucker, and before I even hit X, that motherfucker break out of it every fucking time.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
No, you know, you grab him and then you got hit X, he try to break out of it. That motherfucker, yeah, before I even goddamn hit X, he already done broke out of it with anybody. He gonna stiff arm and he gonna goddamn, man, this year, here.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First target, first catch at a 1st down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Oh, my.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Y'all winning over there?
It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over.
That ain't bad.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Oh, my God. Jesse Bates. Jesse fucking Bates.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception.
Jesse fucking Bates.
We're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Then they got Joe Mixon doing whatever the fuck you want to do, boy.
Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with
I got a field goal.
on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by
Man, they got Dallas on here so trash, boy. And I know they got better defense.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Down the sideline he goes. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's third and goal. Here's Prescott.
God damn. Man, Jesse Bates intercept every goddamn thing. God damn, Jesse Bates got like 4 intercepts. Man, that nigga ain't even that deal like that, bro.
Overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
Oh, my fucking
Today,
star.
his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Cool.
Ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with a second down call after that type of a game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
You know, I forgot Ladell was a goddamn free agent. Dude, then picked him up out of free agent.
A lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th.
You see, they say the Rams head coach might not come back or might take some time off or some shit like that. Why? Yeah.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And
right.
The Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. McVay.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route.
Yeah.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, this game was decided a while ago. That completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really important probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
This is caught by Hilton. Touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 29 yards. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Brett Maher on for the
Ladell gonna be, he get himself together, get healthy. He gonna be somewhere next year.
And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. The kick team out there.
Said Will worked his ass out.
Send this one away.
Said the Giants had worked him out.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field, fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there.
Yeah, he had over 100 yards last night.
On the field, despite seeing the multiple tight ends that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
You got a point there.
It will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, Gardner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
On all our blitz.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. And they take a knee. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talk so much about the turnover.